Hello and welcome to Motherhood Journey with Queen Billion. Oh my days, oh my god, it's day 30 and the last episode. Yes, wow, it's been awesome. I'm so happy to have been able to record the last 30 days of my new life, being a mom, juggling everything with all the emotional roller coaster, with the new experiences life is throwing left, right, and center. Holding the center, holding the relationship with people, with my husband, building a new relationship and rapport with my baby, you know. Putting love first, because you have to love unconditionally your child to be able to give your best. Because the things that cause post postnatal depressions are basically, from my point of view, from what I've experienced so far, lack of support system and presence of stressful support system that would say things that would trigger you emotionally, or people that just don't understand what you're going through, or people going through stuff and that are not able to absorb your own negative energy and help you feel better. Because trust me, this is one of the most vulnerable periods of your life, because you're in so much pain and you have to endure so much pain and still put up a strong face, you know. And so I mentioned that we were trying to move to a bigger space. So today we went again to the place to set up, and it's something I'm always very particular about patterns. And we got to the house, and maybe was just waking up every 5 minutes. But something happened early that morning. My niece posted the snaps, and one of our friends that is a doctor said that, oh, he's worried about the way baby sleeps look, that there's this up and pause, is he breathing well and all of that. And so when she told me, I was like, oh, I've not even posted this face anymore on social media. And she explained that, oh, it was just a private temporary snap for the 5 people on our list, and once they see it disappear. All well and good. But the doctor, what is he saying? And well, from day one, I noticed that my baby's lips are not on the pinkish side. They get quite a bit dark on the inside and a bit pinkish on the outside, and more like my lips though. I have dark lips, and so from day one I'd always looked at him like, oh, you want to take mommy's lips and not daddy's pink lips, you know. And as the weeks have gone by, the lips have not remained as tiny as they were from day one, so they are more formed and more and fuller, and still same. When the health visitor came, what she said was that, oh, the lips are blistered, and I should apply Vaseline to help him moisturize the lips. So I often try to put the nipple cream on my own nipple, especially when the pains are crazy. So that also helps to moisturize his lips. But now this doctor is saying that it looks like a case of cyanosis, and that it might be short of oxygen somehow, and that was sort of scary and all of that. And so, of course, it's a Saturday, so I would have to um, either call emergency line, go to A&E, or wait till Monday to see the GP. And he said not to panic. I can just go to the hospital during the week so that they can check his oxygen level. We may have to do an echo, check his respiratory organs and all of that stuff. So knowing the kind of crazy country that I'm living in, where everything is has to be like you're almost dying before they can attend to you. Hopefully, I get to speak with the GP and they get to see him and examine him. And of course, by God's grace, nothing is wrong. It's just his own nature of lips. Because it wasn't really like blisters, it was just the color of his own lips, dark. So, so fingers crossed, it is fine. But like as every normal person, when you are sucking something, you pause to take your breath. So I don't, um, attach much sentimental value or concern to him taking pauses to breathe, to continue sucking, and he's eating well and all of that. So that's so this day, the 30th day, um, he had slept on our way to the location, but when we got to the location, he had woken up and he would eat. So he pretty much occupied me. I couldn't even do much. I couldn't participate in most of the activities of setting up. And we would sleep for 5 minutes, wake up. It was really messy and annoying. And I was exhausted because obviously he had kept me up all night. I also needed a power nap. I needed to sleep. So I had to talk about some one of the rooms and eventually changed his nappy like twice with big explosive poops. And eventually he slept and then I was able to get my own power nap of roughly about 2 hours and I felt better. I had some painkillers because I was feeling some serious pain in my tummy. And I also noticed that he seemed to be struggling with pooing, like grunting and all of that. But he eventually did poop and it was really massive. And I felt like okay, the stomach aches were also me trying to poop, and I also was able to eventually poop. So mommy and baby pooped, and we are going wine. So eventually, that day we were done. I went back to the previous apartment, and as usual, baby did his thing and all of that. And so, wow, it's been a journey for the last 30 days, and I'm going to draw the curtain here. But I hope you learned one or two things, especially to those that are yet to be moms, to those that are new mothers, to those that are on the pregnancy journey, and most especially to those around these people. Be the kindest that you can be, and don't say, for lack of a better word, don't say stupid things around people who have just put to bed. And if you are a husband out there, be present, be fully involved. Be present, be fully involved. And not just present and fully involved, understand the season that your wife is in and just be there for her. Don't just be there for her. See her. Pay attention to her. What you were giving to her as a pregnant woman and before she was a pregnant woman are two different, and there are two different seasons of her life. Right now she needs to know that she was not just a baby making factory, because people tend to forget. They tend to start behaving like, it's not deliberate, but at some point I was beginning to feel like, oh, so all of you were taking care of me because of this child. So now the child is here and everybody's business is, oh, hi is baby, hi is baby. How about me? Like, what the hell? How about me? I'm the one that have had to go through a C-section. I'm the one that had to be feeling and in constant pain every day. And at the same time still have to breastfeed my child and still have to stay up all night and be on painkillers and just, see each day through as it comes. But you people act like, oh, now the baby is the most important person. No. let's be wise, people. The woman that gave birth to the child still needs to feel important, still needs to feel loved, still needs to feel seen. So before you open your mouth and ask her his baby, ask her how she is feeling first. Ask her how she is healing, how she is coping. See her as a person first before you jump on. Of course, baby is fine. I mean, she was diligent enough and responsible enough to make sure that the pregnancy was carried to term, and God helped her, and she birthed the child, and mother and child are fine. Good. So obviously she's responsible enough to take care of her child. Because if she says, oh, he's not fine, what are you gonna do about it? Are you going to leave your house to come and take care of it? No, she's the one that will take care of the child. So take care of the person that will take care of the child, in a nutshell. And that's been my major experience, in this past 30 days, that people often forget the vessel that brought the goodies and or the vessel that carried the child, and starts, oh, the child. Of course, everybody has their place and they're important, but neglect the mother, the child will suffer. That's the truth. And that's why some women develop some, I can understand why they would say some women develop some hate relationship with their children, because they just can't cope. It's you people. You people are part of the problem. You need to take care of, it's not just the feeding, she needs to be emotionally stable. And anything, trust me, anything can set your emotions on fire and you've just had enough. And I was at those points many times, On one of the days, someone, we're on a video call with someone, and I, tried to just stay off, because pregnancy did change me a lot. And of course, my haircuts, did change me a lot. And some people have not adjusted. And someone called and was saying, oh, remember, you look lean, your neck is so long. Imagine, like, why would you say that to me? That is just outright mean. There is no other way to describe it. And, I just switched off, because for God's sake, that's even been one of the toughest days, because I had not even slept. I had not had my bath in the last 24 hours. I've been doing baby. I've not even had time for myself. You don't even know what I've been through in the last 24 hours. And the only thing that you can tell me it's not everybody that handles stress the same way. Some women, become chubby when they are breastfeeding and all of that. But if I am looking slim, you understand? Don't tell me I'm looking lean and my neck is long. Like, why would you say that to me? It was not a nice thing, or I didn't find it as a reasonable comment to make, because all you could do is, oh, Abimbola, how are you? Hope you are doing well. How are you? You understand? I felt really slighted, but what can I do? I just had to switch off before I say something that and that we'll both regret, because it was totally uncalled for. Now, I come from a place of care and love, but like I've said over and over again, let's be careful the words that we use and what we say. Not you walking on eggshells around people, but for me, words mean a lot. And so before you just open your mouth and say the first thing that comes to your mind, process it. How will this person take it with this current frame of mind? So that's been the motherhood journey with Queen Billion, 30 days. Looking forward to the future, many months, years ahead. Maybe I'll do it again. Maybe we'll have a 2 months milestone or 3 months milestone. Right now, I don't know. But I'm just grateful and glad to have been able to put my feelings on record and hopefully be able to help people out there. For couples, you've never been parents before, so give each other time to be able to understand the season that you're in and the kind of support you would need from me. I can't overemphasize it enough. A lot will be going on at the same time. You know how crazy it is in Nigeria when someone's wife gives birth and then they come to someone else and say, oh, my wife suddenly gave birth and I need money to pay her. For God's sake, you had 9 months notice. A lot of stuff happened like that. But that might not even be the case. It might just be a case of, you find yourself in an apartment that you need a bigger space, like we found ourselves, and one person has to go out every day to look for a new space and all of that. And the person too is stressed, you are stressed, and it looks as if, oh, I'm doing more than this person. Nobody is doing more than the other. You need each other. You need each other. Nobody is doing more than the other. It's as if you feel you're doing more than the other person. Have you gone through a major abdominal operation and have to be up all night taking care of a child, trying to understand the child? You get. So the challenges are different and you're facing them on 2 different sides, but you need to face each other and hold each other through the storm. That's not the time to be distant or be fighting or saying insensitive things to each other. Say things like, oh, yeah, it's food, or oh, your milk supply has come. For God's sake, please, let's be wise. Let's be wise. Don't say things like that. They're negative triggers. You will create problems in your relationship. No matter how much of a morose person the person is, trust me, they are not at their best state of mind within that period. So they need to feel valued and cherished and feel honored that, oh, they were able to even make you a father in the first place. You should worship the ground on which your wife walks. That's the truth. Because she went through hell and back. And she doesn't, you shouldn't be the one giving her shit to pack again after all of that experience. So, I hope we've learned all and sundry. And let's do better as a society. Let's do better. Sometimes we don't know that we are at the cause of certain problems. We don't even know that we are the negative triggers. Let's watch it. Even on our normal day-to-day life, let's speak words that edify and not words that kill. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey, this motherhood journey with Mbena, this podcast. Until I see you again in any new series that I may be bringing out. It's been Billion, and I am signing out. Cheers.